Hello everyone in our Metabolic Reset group. Today I'm going live to share the benefits of flexibility with you. So in our Metabolic Reset so far, I have shared with you a lot of the physical, the exercise, the daily movement. So we've shared the benefits of walking and how quickly that can impact you from a metabolic standpoint. And I give you a few tips on how to integrate for the maximum benefit. I've also talked about how you can integrate strength training and why that's really important in your overall muscle health, in your basal metabolic rate, and impacting your metabolic health overall. Today I'm going to share with you benefits of flexibility. And this isn't really an area that a lot of people focus on unless they're super into yoga or Pilates, but I am guilty of that too. So I grew up as a competitive figure skater. We did a ton of stretching all the time. But as I moved through my life, I got into more like strength training and things, and I didn't focus on stretching. And over the years too, I noticed, and especially this summer when I got into more of a consistent yoga routine, that how tight my hips were. Like, I've never been able to sit cross-legged ever in my life comfortably. And now I can. So I just want to share with you that if you don't feel flexible, if you don't feel like you have good range of motion, you can make an impact, and it doesn't have to take a really long time. So as we sit more in our life, we become more sedentary, we aren't moving as much, our joints don't go to the end range of motion, and we lose some of our flexibility. Doing regular stretching is an easy way to improve your flexibility, and it has other benefits. So today I'm going to cover 6 benefits of flexibility in the hopes that you'll start to integrate it, even if it's like once or twice a week that you're adding in stretching, yoga, Pilates, something like that. So the first one is that when you have good flexibility and you're participating in stretching, you are less at risk of injury. So once you develop strength and flexibility in your body and your muscles and your tissues and your tendons and your ligaments, you can withstand more physical stress. Not to say that you're going to push beyond that, but your body can handle more if it's a little bit outside of your regular range of motion. When you're stretching, you're providing more balance of positioning and the muscles themselves around joints, so that's going to reduce your chance of injury as well. Okay? Number 2, stretching can influence pain, so you can experience less pain when you're committed to a regular stretching routine. Your body is likely to feel better overall once you are lengthening your muscles on a regular basis. You are looser, less tense, you get less pain and less cramping. And if you create more balance, like if a tight muscle is pulling a joint out of alignment, you're going to create, like let's say your knee, for example. If your hamstrings are super tight and you're not getting full extension when you walk, you're actually like walking on a position that is not where your joint is not meant to be. So over time you get wear and tear in areas that you're not supposed to. Later in life, that contributes to things like osteoarthritis, etc. So you want to balance these things out, and you'll have less pain because of it. Number 3, you're going to improve your posture and your balance by participating in stretching exercises or stretching routines. Your posture, okay, we know gravity pushes us this way, we're forward head, we're driving, we're checking our phones, and we're going to develop the dowager's hump. I don't know about you, but that is something that I do not want on my list of things to accomplish in life, is hunched forward shoulders. And not just because of how it looks, but because of the way that impacts my lungs and my heart and my digestion as well. Other things with posture and balance, when we don't have good hip mobility and ankle mobility, we're actually at a higher risk of falls. And falls contribute to hip fractures, and hip fractures contribute to death. So we want to maintain good ankle range of motion and good hip range of motion, good back, good neck, everything really. And it's actually not that hard. When you focus on increasing muscular flexibility, your posture is likely to improve. Consistent stretching and flexibility will help with proper alignment of your joints, of your spine, and your overall function. What else? 4, stretching contributes to a positive state of mind. And we've talked already in this group about how stress impacts your cortisol levels, and especially over chronic stages. Chronic stress elevates cortisol. That impacts the way our blood sugars and our insulin interact in our body. And then high stress basically means your metabolic system is So we want to get out of that. And consistent stretching contributes to a positive mood, lowering stress, finding time for you, and getting a more calm state in the body. It also helps to release endorphins, calming, relaxing, mood-pleasing endorphins in your body. So creating a positive state of mind. One little hack here, morning stretching is great to set your day, and it can be 10 minutes. Like even on the, Beachbody, there's like a 10-minute morning yoga stretch and a 10-minute go to bed stretch. And these things are all gonna lessen our stress throughout the day. And especially if you're doing them in the evening, you are going to create a better environment for sleep. Okay, we already know, as we already talked about, and if you've missed it, go back to the sleep section about how sleep plays a significant and independent role in your metabolic health and metabolic flexibility. So positive state of mind, that is benefit number 4. And in that positive state of mind as well, anxiety control. When we participate in stretching and we spend that time with ourselves, lower stress, lower anxiety, function better, perform better, metabolic flexibility is better. Number 5, greater strength. A balanced muscle and joint segment is stronger. It's functioning more optimally. And then you get to have the right balance of tensile strength with whatever you're doing. So greater flexibility actually means you are creating more strength in your movements and more confidence too. And 6, increase blood flow and brain function. So when we're stretching, we're getting our blood pumping through our body. That's going to impact our mind, everywhere. Our circulation obviously is part of one of the systems that serves everywhere in our body. And our bonus number 7, improve physical performance. Once you increase your flexibility, that allows for greater movement in your body, you can perform better physically over the course of your lifetime. Of course, you need to continue. So this is really important as we age, because lack of range of motion contributes to lack of independence later. And you might be thinking, well, that's a big leap, but is it though? Like if you can't functionally get your leg up to get into the shower, if you don't have the range of motion to get low onto a couch or a chair or the toilet, if you don't have the range of motion in your shoulders to wash your own hair, you're going to be limited in your daily function, okay? Your functionality, your independence. Staying flexible keeps us independent longer. And we saw this at the hospital all the time. I used to work as a physiotherapist at the hospital. It also staying flexible reduces your risk of falling, which I already talked about. And this is definitely important for people 65 and over. But if you're not 65, why not get into the routine of incorporating some stretching now? Or with your kids who are also forward head, forward posture doing things. So what else? Muscles to focus on for stretching: hamstrings, quadriceps, your lower back, and definitely your hips and ankles. So all the major joints of the body. So those are 7. I said 6 in the beginning. I added a 7th benefit to being flexible and incorporating flexibility exercises, and how it impacts your metabolism. Well, confidence, blood flow, reducing cortisol, adding to sleep, like it's all married together. So if I could encourage you to do 1 or 2 days a week of stretching or yoga or Pilates, that would be super beneficial. And this could be one of the buffet options you choose as you integrate things into your metabolic challenge that we're starting October 1st. One thing is, start slow. Don't run in and do like full-on forward folds in yoga. No, you don't want to injure yourself. Start slow. Don't go into pain when you're stretching. Go into a little bit of tension. Hey, look, there's a fly. Awesome. I live on a farm, so it's like everyday thing. Start slow and be gradual, and you will see shifts and changes. Like I said, I can cross my legs and sit cross-legged for the first time in my life, and that's just after doing yoga throughout the summer. What else? Find a partner, get accountable. I would love for you guys to share wherever you are on this or in the replay. Where's your favorite exercise video from? What studio do you go to? Who's your favorite Pilates or yoga teacher? Share so that we all have access to things and resources and can share with others. Oh, I see Joanne just jumped on. She could provide us some exercise that help with flexibility. That would be awesome. That'll be later. So don't get frustrated if you're trying to integrate flexibility. Go slow, make the changes over time, and this will also impact your metabolic health in so many areas like I already discussed. So that's it for me today on sharing the importance of flexibility and flexibility exercises. And if you have questions, as always, post them below. If you have comments, if you missed something I said, let me know. We're here for you guys.